Welcome to the Full Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 3:39 p.m. and that is Central Time, and today is July 10th. Well, we had a successful auction of 30-year debt today, and that helped the 30-year yield to contract. And then, against that background, you would have to at least give some credence to the belief that inflation is possibly under control. But gold was higher, silver was up $1. Palladium was up by $60. And then we had a strong move in platinum as well, where it closed above $1,400 for the first time in a decade. And most of the headlines around that were because inflation is going up. Well, it can't be both. So I think what we are looking at instead is more of the reduced purchasing power of the currency without actually affecting the inflation rate, which is very similar to the condition that we had for much of the last 20 years. So the stock market represented by the S&P 500 was in positive territory today. The Nasdaq was down a tad. What was interesting was that Tesla was the leading advancer on the Nasdaq today, and I thought that was rather interesting. So the company has announced that they're going to hold a shareholder meeting and not before time. And there's still some debate about whether Elon Musk is going to get his big payday. Considering the impact that he has had personally on the performance of the share, I think there's a legitimate argument that he shouldn't be paid that massive paycheck, but that's for shareholders to parse through. Then today, what we also had was a significant move higher in Bitcoin. It was up $2,700, and this is a new all-time high. It is the completion of a short-term range. Then Ethereum was also up today, another $83. We had a limit higher move in orange juice as well. Then coffee prices were a little bit steadier. Sugar, having been firm yesterday, was weaker today. And I think that really helps to emphasize this sort of uh, up one day, down the next type of pattern in the trading we've seen in several of the soft commodities. That was certainly true in the grains and beans, where we had wheat, corn, and soybeans all in positive territory, not in an especially dynamic manner, but they were all down yesterday. Then oil prices were down over $1 today. So a little bit of resistance being encountered by Brent in the region of the $70 level. And then copper prices were positive today, up 13 cents on the COMEX contract. So uh, I think what we're starting to see now is a new equilibrium level being found by COMEX, and that spread relative to the LME price is